Hey everyone, we're here at 2K Sports mocap facility. I'm joined by Prince Fielder, and who we have here? Hey buddy.
Jaden.
Jaden. Mr. Fielder appears on the cover of Prince. How you doing, sir?
Good.
I'm doing well. You just saw the Bigs 2 for the first time. Give me your thoughts. Pretty cool being on the cover of a game, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, plus the game looks a lot of fun. So. I'm happy to be on the cover, and plus, my son likes it, so that's even better.
His eyes were glued to that set, man.
Exactly.
Great. So the Bigs 2, obviously we talked to Prince, and we actually talked to Jaden, his son, earlier. But Prince Fielder on the cover. Tell me about that. Why Milwaukee Brewer? Big hitter, obviously.
Oh, obviously big hitter, but not only that. I mean, when you look at Prince, he just embodies what this game is about, which is just being big and being able to crush balls out of the stands. And we thought, he would be the perfect guy to get on this cover, and luckily we found out that he's a big-time gamer too, so it just made perfect sense.
This game, 2K puts out a lot of different kinds of baseball games. This one's got a little bit more of an arcade appeal, maybe appeals to kids as well. Tell me about that. Is this your kind of game?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's when they told me about it, that's what I liked about it most, because like you said, it's more of a it's not as serious as some of the other games. So I think younger kids, especially my kids, will keep their attention a lot longer. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Now you had a career mode in the original game, something similar this time around?
Yeah, there is a Become a Legend mode, which is what this game's about, and it's really this classic story of where the Bigs leaves off is you were a champion last year, you were kind of this Rookie of the Year, you had this amazing season, you won the World Series. Now things have happened, you suffered a bit of an injury, and you almost have to start your career back over down in the Mexican League and go through this Become a Legend mode. Can you work your way back through the Mexican League, eventually get back to the big leagues and dominate, become a legend?
Cool. Now we saw Prince playing some home run pinball. That's back.
Oh yeah.
What's new?
Well, two new areas. Shibuya, Japan, which is kind of their take on Times Square. Times Square is back. Las Vegas is in, and so is old Times Square.
Okay. Just retro look.
Yeah, retro look.
Out of what you saw, anything that captured your attention especially?
Yeah, just the different mini games, like we got the where you race, the racing game where you're running around the field, and they show the outside of the field and everything, and the different hitting games. I mean, it's just just something different, besides just the same baseball games every time, so it's pretty cool. What
can you tell us about mini games in the game?
The mini games are important. I mean, it adds some extra depth and a whole new fun factor for us, and they're great on the Wii, obviously, as well. And all those things will be on the Wii SKU. And let's see, you touched upon a couple of them. A nice race through Wrigley Field is something that you're going to have to try to take down. I believe it's Alfonso Soriano. And then you're going to go head-to-head in Detroit, hitting home runs. Against, I believe it's Miguel Cabrera. Okay. So all these things are being worked on right now. We're putting on some fun stuff for the Bigs fans out there.
Now, I heard something about you having legendary power in this game.
Yeah.
What do you know about that? Tell us about your power numbers in this game.
Yeah, it says, I have legendary power, so I think that's, 6 stars, I believe?
It's not bad.
Yeah, so, it's, that's good, I guess.
It used to be old school, it's like 4 or 5 stars, but now it's 6 stars.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, hopefully I can show that this year in the real season.
That's right. And speaking of the real season, I know that you're going to be facing off against another cover guy in Tim Lincecum, who's the cover guy of MLB 2K9. Got any odds on the battle of the cover guys for us?
No, not really. I think it's just going to be a good one, though. But we'll see what happens.
Now, you guys have had some pretty good luck with cover athletes of late. You had Kevin Garnett, who won an NBA championship, Tim Lincecum, who won a Cy Young. We're expecting big things from Prince this year?
Hey, it's the reverse curse, man.
Right.
2K Sports does everything right when we're picking our cover athletes. And absolutely, we're thinking of big things about Prince. You know, I would say 50 home runs. You know, all you fantasy guys out there, I definitely recommend putting them on your team.
Lock it in right now. All right, so tell me about the Bigs 2. Obviously, a follow-up to a very popular arcade baseball game. What do you want to do this time around with the game?
I think we really wanted to mostly expand on the things that worked about the game. I mean, people that got into the Bigs really just appreciated the gameplay, but also the strategy aspect of it. So this year, a big aspect for us is the wheelhouse. So it just adds that whole new element of strategy. Is the pitcher, if you're the pitcher, are you going to really challenge that batter and see if you can shrink his wheelhouse and earn some extra turbo?
Well, let me ask you about the wheelhouse. Explain to us what that is. Someone who maybe isn't familiar with that term in baseball. What is that, and how does it apply in the game?
Well, wheelhouse as a video game company that makes a lot of baseball games, we're familiar with all the stats and where these guys have their hot zones. So a wheelhouse is a baseball term for where a batter is statistically going to do better. So if the ball is high and inside, one hitter might have success there, other hitters might not. If a ball's low and away, same type of thing. So we look at that data, we see who does what where, and we create these wheelhouses in the hitter's batter zone.
And the idea that the batter has the advantage of hitting in that zone, how does the pitcher benefit from challenging that zone?
Well, the pitcher benefits from challenging that zone by saying, you know what, I think I'm good enough to strike you out with my best stuff in your hottest zone. That shrinks the hitter's confidence down, so that wheelhouse kind of shrinks down and he's not so hot in that wheelhouse anymore. And then the pitcher goes ahead and gets a little bit of extra turbo as well.
That's right. Now, we've heard Prince, we've heard what he thinks about the game, but Jaden, I think we should get your expert opinion. What do you think about this? What do you think about this game that your dad's in? You don't know?
You like it?
Does it look fun? What do you want to do in this game?
I don't know, like play games and stuff.
Do you like to play baseball games?
Yeah,
Do you like to play real baseball?
yeah,
Do you think your dad's a good baseball player?
yeah.
He's pretty good, right? What's your favorite position? If you want to play baseball, what position do you like to play?
I like to play with the batters.
Okay. So DH,
DH.
future DH. You looking forward to this season? What are you hoping for?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. You know, especially come off the year we had last year as a team. So I'm just looking forward to it, and hopefully we can, do even better this year.
It's not bad being on the cover of a video game to start the season, though. That's not a
Yeah.
bad start, right?
Right. Yeah. So so hopefully it can just stay, like this the whole way through. Good things like this happen the whole season.
Bigs 2 coming out in early July and on all platforms: Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Nintendo Wii, PlayStation 2, PSP.